Hi there, and thank you for watching. Welcome to another transition update. It is Thursday, August 6th, and it's a beautiful day outside, so I decided to take it outdoors, and I'm filming at just a local park near my house because I figured why not get moving, which is actually one of the things I wanted to talk about because and people are asking how's it going, how's the search going, what's going on, what's new. So I wanted to kind of give an update on that. The job search is going, and the thing is, it's not so much looking for a job because I feel like finding a job isn't hard. If you want to work and you're willing to work and you're willing to put yourself out there, I think that there's a lot of work to be had. So say it that way. It's not a tough. It is a tough market, but that makes no difference. If you're willing to work, then there's always a job. And for me, where I am right now, it's not so much finding a job as it is figuring out how best I can serve and what I want my life to look like, and how that would be of benefit to me and to my future employer. Because it's not going to serve anyone if I'm in a job and I'm not doing my best, or I'm not serving them to the best of my ability. So I'm kind of trying to redesign that. So I've kind of come up with three sort of principles that I'm trying to use to stay accountable and to stay in a good mindset. And number one is to read, to keep reading. And I've probably read more in the past 2 weeks that I've been in this transition mode than I had in the past 6 to 8 months. So I'm reading things like John Maxwell, How Successful People Think, some Napoleon Hill, and I just started a Julia Cameron book on prosperity. So I'm really trying to stay accountable as far as that goes, or to stay connected and active as far as that goes. And reading and feeding my mind good, solid, high-quality material. Number two is to stay active. So I try to exercise at least once a day for 30 minutes. It doesn't always work out, but just staying moving keeps your endorphins pumping and keeps you sort of in that physical active mindset, that you're taking action, you're not just sitting around. So even if it's just a walk around the block like I did today, like just getting outdoors and being active in some way helps. So I apologize for the noise that's going on, but it comes with being outdoors. So that's number two, is to stay active. Number three is to stay connected and to reach out and let people know where you are, and not necessarily from a place of desperation, because when people hear that you're looking, it's always like, ooh, I don't know, and they either try to help you or they don't know how to deal with what you're going through. So for me, I guess the very best thing to hear is, you know what, you are a person with good skills and you have a good attitude, and I will keep my ears open. So that's like the best response. So whenever I had friends in a similar situation, that's what I would try to say is, you're a highly qualified person and I will keep my ears open, let you know if I hear anything. Sometimes people, for me, would try to make a connection, and I'm like, thank you, I really appreciate that. It doesn't really help me, but thank you. So just knowing that people are kind of keeping an eye out for you, that's the best, that's the most encouraging thing for me to hear. So as far as the transition goes, it's been 2 weeks since I've been completely transitioned out of the old job, and sort of bit by bit things are coming into focus. And along the lines of staying connected, I think for me is cultivating a meditation practice, like a practice of just being completely still. And for me, I consider myself a spiritual person. I'm in a church body, and I am faith-based. But I really hadn't taken, and I'm ashamed to say that, but I hadn't taken the time to really be still and to be quiet and listen to what I believe that God, the creator of the universe, is saying to me for my life. So I've just recently started doing that, and slowly, different programs call it different things, but that sort of intuition, that guidance, the direction inside you, that I believe is the divine speaking through your human experience, speaking through your humanity. If you can let that, start to listen to that more than you do the external world saying you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And for me, it's kind of a balance between stuck in regret over the past and anxiety about the future, but just living in the right now. In Marie Forleo calls it the isness. Make isness your business. Like, is your heart beating? Is everything okay right now? Is your life working right now? Is your body working right now? Yes? Okay, then you're good for this moment right now. So that's sort of the transition. I realize this is kind of like pie in the sky talking. I've been on a couple interviews. I was actually offered a job last Friday, and was so grateful for that, but just felt like, again, it wouldn't have been the best situation for me or the company. They would have spent all this time training me, and it wouldn't have been ideal for me or for them. So I am continuing to listen and to be active, to stay connected, and to keep reading. And I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, or if you're in the middle of a transition, and thank you to people that have left comments. I hope that this, again, has been helpful, and I hope that you'll keep watching. Thanks. Bye.